Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Joni Ogg, and on behalf of TravelProfessionalNews.com, HomeBasedTravelAgent.com, and FindAHostTravelAgency.com, I want to welcome all of you to today's webinar, and I really do thank you for taking the time out of your day to be with us. We've got a great turnout today, so it's going to be super fun. Today we're going to welcome Avoya Travel to the show, and today's topic is don't let your career dreams just be dreams. Learn how to turn them into reality. And our speaker today is a fantastic speaker. It's Chris Green, the Director of Network Expansion at Avoya Travel. And Chris brings over 20 years of industry experience to his role at Avoya, beginning his travel career as a leisure and corporate travel specialist with various agencies, including Sendent Travel and Travelport. Chris first joined Avoya as an independent agency owner in the Avoya Travel Network, and before joining the company as a full-time employee in 2013. So he's actually been one of the independents of Avoya, so he really knows what he's talking about. So since then, Chris has played a critical role in expanding the Avoya network with high-performing independent agencies. So just remember, folks, that you're all muted, but we do welcome your questions at any time. And just type them over in the question area that you see on your screen on the panel there, and then we'll get to those questions after Chris has finished his presentation. So I'm going to just go right ahead and turn the microphone over to Chris so he can get started. Welcome, Chris. It's great to have you with us today.
Thank you so much, Joni. It's a thrill to be here, and we're really excited for our opportunity in today's webinar. And we certainly appreciate everyone's time for tuning in today. As Joni said, our theme today is about being a dreamer. And are you a dreamer? Do you like helping others achieve their dreams too? Well, you're certainly in the right spot today because we're talking about big dreams today. The kind of dreams like owning your own business and taking control of your life, seeing the world, and helping others to see the world too. Some really powerful stuff there. Is travel your passion? Well, make it your career. Don't let dreams just be dreams. You can join the 1,000+ travel professionals creating the successful businesses that they've always wanted. Now, as Joni said, my name is Chris Green. I'm the Director of Network Expansion for Avoya Travel. I'm both a former member of the Avoya Network and a travel agency owner, and I'm proud to now lead the team that sources all of the new affiliates for Avoya Travel. And it would be my team that you would work with if you decide to put in a request and become a member of the Avoya Travel Network. I guess you could say they're the dream catchers, if you will. Now, before we discuss what we're going to cover in today's webinar, I want to start with a quote, a really powerful quote from Walt Disney, certainly one of the legendary successful dreamers of all time. Walt had this to say on dreams: all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. So congratulations, you're already making great progress on achieving your dreams just by being here today. So some of the things we're going to cover today include why now is the perfect time to join the travel industry, how to turn that career into the career of your dreams into reality, and of course we'll touch base on Avoya Travel's leading resources designed to help you successfully run your own independent travel business. So what does your dream career look like? Are you dreading that 30-minute commute to work every day, just kind of going through the motions of a 9 to 5 in a situation you're not happy with? Maybe you're daydreaming of travel while trying to focus on that spreadsheet. Well, what if you could flip the script and create the perfect career for yourself? What would it be? What would it look like? What if you could work from anywhere with an internet connection with a flexible schedule, allowing you to see the world too? If you're ready to take that next step and transition into a career that excites you, fulfills you, and gives you the flexibility to do what you love, now's the time to jump headfirst into this life-changing industry. Why? Because the travel industry is booming right now. And I know you hear about logistical challenges in airports and all the mess going on in London and the airlines canceling. And it's true, there's some logistic issues, but the reason there's logistic issues is because everybody and their brother are anxious to make up for lost time, to recapture the moments that they've lost these last few years during the pandemic. The travel numbers are soaring right now, and guess what? People want to work with travel advisors. As we've come through the pandemic, they understand the value that working with a real expert to assist with all of the little things that go into making that dream trip are just vital to the process. This really is the new golden age of travel. And for many travel advisors, 2022 is already shaping up to be their best year yet, with no signs of slowing down. Joining the industry now will give you time to prepare yourself to successfully capitalize on that pent-up demand. Don't miss your opportunity to make your dreams a reality during this really exciting time. Now, this is really an important slide right here concerning the state of the travel industry, because it's one thing for a company like us here at Avoya Travel to say it's a golden period, but it's another thing altogether when the organization that represents all of the cruise lines steps to the plate and says the same thing. Now, according to Cruise Line International Association, CLIA, in their 2022 State of the Cruise Industry Report, nearly 80% of travelers who have cruised before say they'll cruise again. And that hasn't changed because of the pandemic, so that's pretty amazing. And cruise passenger volume is expected to recover to 101% of 2019 levels by the end of this year, before the end of 2022. And if you look at the number of ships coming online in the next couple of years, trust me, the cruise industry is ready, set, and will boom again. According to U.S. Travel Association's 2022 State of the Travel Industry Report, more than 80% of Americans are excited to plan a vacation in the next 6 months. Yeah, 80%. That's just a staggering number. And with the best-in-class resources offered by Avoya Travel, we can help you capture your share of that and get on the road to building those dreams right now. So let's chat for a moment about how to actually turn dreams into reality, because it takes a lot of hard work. With Avoya, you can make your career dreams reality no matter your experience level. We're ready to help you start a career that gives you flexibility to work from anywhere, all while doing what you love. Be your own boss, ready to be flexible and ready to flex that entrepreneurial skill set that you have. Work when you want, where you want, how you want. We'll be there to provide as much or as little support as your business needs in order to be a success. Yeah, you can really master your success. You don't need a genie in a bottle to see your wishes come to life. We're here to ensure you have access to the right resources and education needed to hit the ground running no matter your experience level, and you can achieve your goals. You have a dream career in mind. So what's stopping you? Designed with travel agents in mind, our team has created programs and services to help you find success. You see, at Avoya Travel, we only succeed when you succeed. Our whole business model is a shared success business model. And again, we never tell you when to work. You work from anywhere, anytime, as long as you do it with integrity and professionalism. Start your path to success, all from the comfort of your own home. You see, home-based travel agencies help you take control of your future and make your dreams reality. While the travel industry has already led the way to home-based travel agents, everything with the COVID pandemic made the idea of working from home a reality for so many more who couldn't before. Let's chat top technology for a second, because nothing in the modern world will help you turn dreams into reality like solid tech. And Avoya Travel, trust me, we are very, very tech forward as we invent the future of the travel industry right now. With Avoya's exclusive agent power technology, you can work from anywhere in the world that you can get a solid internet connection. Just imagine the dreams you can live out with that kind of flexibility. Some of the top features of Avoya Travel's agent power technology include Avoya University, administered by the network enrichment team, our knowledge base, vendor information and webinars, community forum, support team. You can connect to fellow travel professionals through community forums and enjoy unparalleled support from your peers and from Avoya. Stay on top of industry trends, the latest vendor information, all the updates from Avoya Travel, and maximize your skill set through the industry's top professional development and education programs. And when you're talking booking engines, we've got them just lock, stock, and barrel. Our cruise booking engine integrated right into our agent power system is second to none. Reduce the number of steps it takes in the booking process when all aspects are right at your fingertips and right there in one easy to use, very straightforward platform. Again, our agent power system. We're talking accounting and commission tracker. You can track all the travel costs, commissions, and never miss a payment or deadline. Customer relation management system, better known as a CRM, email through Outlook, a live leads, which we're going to talk about more in depth here in just a moment, the calendar functions, promotion finder, Avoya smart value systems, our customer activity stream. Yeah, imagine real-time customer insights right there in front of you. Boom, just open it up and there it is. And the agency dashboard, Avoya conversations where you can text clients directly from our Agent Power system. I'm sure it all sounds too good to be true. The kind of stuff that bad dreams are made of. But trust me, it is true. And this is where the good dreams can happen. Our technology is very straightforward, but sure covers a lot of ground. It's one of the reasons that Avoya Travel is the #1 host agency in the industry, as voted by the industry. So how do you make client dreams come true? Picking a partner that has best-in-class resources goes a long way in making that possible. And in this section, we want to talk in more detail on some of the amazing resources those in the Avoya Travel Network have exclusive access to. You know, dreams come true because of you. It takes hard work, determination, thought, engagement. Well, what if you had the power to turn your dreams into reality, creating memories for your clients that they'll be sure to tell their grandchildren about one day? As a travel advisor, you play a key part in making dreams come true every single day. By combining booking technology with the element of human touch, expertise, and value, we're here to help you do what you do best, and that's to sell travel. That is the Avoya sweet spot, where technology and personal service intersect to create a win-win-win situation for everybody involved. Our industry-leading resources offer endless possibilities that enable you to connect clients with the beauty and the culture of the world on a personal level. We're ready to help you embark on the adventure of a lifetime to a successful and fulfilling career. Create life-changing memories. The demand is here. Travelers are itching to explore the world. And guess what? Here's your chance to step up and not only make your career dreams come true, but make those travel dreams come true for endless clients. You are the dream weaver. Sorry, Gary Wright, didn't mean to, encroach on your territory. And now I'm going to have that great song earworm for the rest of the day. But indeed, you are the dream weaver, enabling your clients' travel vision to come to fruition. No matter your experience level, our award-winning education will help you hit the ground running and gain the foundational knowledge you need to feel confident while starting your own adventure as a travel advisor. Start creating lasting memories with a travel network that will have your back. There's no better time than now. So let's begin that adventure today. And of course, you can always go to avoyanetwork.com and get that process started. When I was here before, the last webinar that I had a chance to be on with Joni and her great team, I called Avoya Live Leads the game changer of all game changers. And you know what? That opinion hasn't changed one bit. Whether I'm at a trade show or a convention, on the phone, or in casual conversation with travel agents, their biggest concern, their biggest need is that steady stream of clients that it takes to make successful sales time and time again. And that is why Avoya Travel's exclusive live lead program is so valuable and so important to those in our network. It's an optional program that sends you new clients who are eager to book travel directly to you. Yeah, we handle the marketing, you handle the sales. Accessible day or night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week via phone, web, and our mobile app through Agent Power. And guess what? It's available at no additional cost to you. It's all done on a commission split when you close the sale. Claim a lead and it doesn't close, it costs you nothing. It's the #1 solution to the biggest challenge that travel professionals face. Where are the customers? I need more customers. Well, now you don't have to worry with Avoya Travel's exclusive live lead program. You can supplement your own skill set, your own book of business, or you can utilize live leads to grow your business. So you might be wondering, who is Avoya Travel? And that seems like a fair question. I mean, why would you entrust us to help you achieve your dreams of being a small business owner? your dreams of being a successful travel advisor? Let's dig in for a second and see if we can't find out. You see, Avoya Travel is a one-of-a-kind company that delivers world-class resources and services, not only to the independent agencies in the Avoya network, but to other travel companies like cruise lines, tour operators, and resorts. Provides marketing, professional development, and education, time-saving technology, agency support, access to exclusive supplier offers, the highest commission rates you're going to find, and more, that at higher levels than other travel networks are able to provide. In fact, our ratio of those who work directly for Avoya Travel to those numbers that are in our network are the highest ratio you're going to find by any company in the host agency or franchise space. More than 50 years in the travel industry. Avoya Travel is a company that's built on integrity and professionalism. It's one of our cornerstone resources, one of the world's most innovative and award-winning travel companies. One of our challenges from our leaders, our co-CEOs, Jeff Anderson and Mike Anderson, are to continue to innovate every single day. They're excited to lead the charge as we invent the future of the travel industry right now. And we're known for our shared success model. We only succeed when you, the members of the Avoya network, succeed. And guess what? At Avoya Travel, you never have to worry about competition, because at Avoya, we don't sell travel. Only the independent affiliates in the Avoya Travel network sell travel. And they're able to do it with industry-leading solutions. They're able to grow their business and reach more clients, find success with trusted travel agency solutions and innovative resources. Quality you can trust. Operate your independent travel business with confidence and access to products and services that have helped over 1,000 plus small businesses be successful. Commitment to innovation. Yeah, we're committed to innovation, all right, here at Avoya Travel. We're disrupting the status quo and constantly innovating to make sure the modern vacation planner has everything they need for the trip of their dreams. So what makes Avoya Travel different? I'm not sure I have enough time to tell you everything that sets us apart, because honestly, no one does what Avoya Travel does. Not at our level and not even close. Over the years, we've introduced one innovation after another in order to provide driven entrepreneurs the chance to succeed like they never thought was possible. The opportunity to create and succeed in the career of their dreams. From the revolutionary Live Leads program, which sends new clients to you, to the one-of-a-kind education offered through our award-winning Mastermind program. Let me tell you something, that Mastermind program will change your life. There's no limit to what we can achieve together. But our most important travel agency solution, you decide. But our products and services are completely customizable to fit your exact needs. Make your career dreams reality with the industry's #1 travel network, just like 1,000 plus travel professionals have, and they're creating the successful business that they've always wanted. Many of our friendly support staff, just like myself, former independent agency owners in the Avoya network with the expertise and knowledge to really help you get started, to help guide you from day 1 to day 365 and beyond. So let's do a little bit of a deep dive into some of the best-in-class resources, because it's the depth and the effectiveness of these resources that really make the difference here at Avoya Travel. They're the reason that the members of the Avoya Travel Network sell more, they generate more in commissions, and they enjoy the outstanding reputation in our industry that they do. Professional development. This is so important. And I really believe it's probably one of the most overlooked aspects of people's research. At Avoya Travel, our big focus is on sales, because that's what drives the whole process. We're a shared success relationship business model that only succeeds when our independent affiliates succeed. And to that end, having the program so that people can continually get better at their craft is vital. You want to create real dreams, not pretend ones. And that requires effort. It requires engagement, dedication to your skill set, and a desire to constantly want to improve. At Avoya Travel, we offer online, on-demand programs with hundreds of interactive recorded lessons, live one-on-one coaching, whether that's sales coaching or business coaching, group sessions, live weekly webinars that provide updates, sales tips, and the latest exclusive offers. It includes supplier and destination specific educational opportunities. You can get acquainted with our unique platform and innovative company culture with Avoya University, again administered by our network enrichment team. Expand your reach and improve your success with the Avoya Mastermind program. Let me tell you something really quick about the Avoya Mastermind program. Those that participate in that program sell more than those in our network that do not. And it's free. It's all part of the affiliation. So a program that helps you sell more and it doesn't cost you anything, that's a win-win. Award-winning programs focus on maximizing your sales potential. Customized content based on experienced level creates a family within a community. Members can join the exclusive Facebook page for questions, inspiration, support, all from your fellow mastermind members. And then there's the Avoya Mastermind Foundations for Early Success. One of the ways that we were starting 2022 with a bang. This program was launched in early 2022. It was designed to coach newly affiliated independent agencies to achieve early success in the Avoya Live Leads program. Now, the Early Success program offers motivational support, dedicated Facebook page, and the sharing of best practices in a community of your peers, sales coaching again, and business coaching, the things you need to get off on the right foot. Chart your course to success through this 90-day program of individual sessions created to help build successful business practices through proven methods and a realistic process. And now that we're like 7 months into the program, we're even more excited about it now in the middle of July than we were back in the middle of December when we were getting ready to launch it, because we're starting to see the results. Again, people who participate in Avoya Travel's Foundations for Early Success program, they're just selling more and they're generating fewer customer issues. And overall, they have a more effective agency. It's not rocket science. It's like Walt Disney, that quote that we shared earlier. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Engage. Now let's talk marketing. Maybe the most elusive resource, because for many, and I know I was in this block when I owned my own agency, but marketing is like the black hole for many small business owners. I mean, I was great at sales, but finding clients, I was kind of lost until I found Avoya Travel. I mean, the rest seemed easy. If I had clients, if I had the phone ringing, if I had people to talk to, I could make sales. Well, guess what? That's never an issue with Avoya Travel. Small businesses spend an average of 20 hours per week on marketing, according to Small Business Trends. And the average small business spends $400 a month on marketing. That's from Bright Local. And what kind of results do they get for that $400? With Avoya Travel, you don't have to invest your own time or money into marketing and technological resources. Whether you're just getting started or you're an established travel advisor, our powerful marketing platform helps you reach new clients. Get new clients sent to you via Avoya's Live Lead program, the industry's #1 travel lead program. True results. Stay connected with clients with access to Avoya's Marketing Resource Center, this one-stop shop for turnkey and customizable marketing assets. Our suite of award-winning innovative marketing resources are designed to help you engage travelers throughout the planning and booking process. And again, they're all customized to your branding if that's what you want. Nobody else out there is able to offer this amazing resource. Know which client is ready to book with Avoya Smart Leads. Yeah, combining business intelligence and that raw data with your amazing skill set. Again, the latest lead category helping to maximize your sales and marketing efforts. In fact, I just hosted a live session with our Senior Vice President of Marketing, Sam McCulley, yesterday on the topic of marketing. And if you're curious about all we offer in that area and want to hear Sam's thoughts, you can check it out on the Avoya Travel Network Facebook and YouTube channel and just look for the episode with Sam McCulley. As we move forward with our presentation today, we want to give a clearer picture of what it's like when you join Avoya Travel, the #1 host agency in the industry. Support. Support always has been a cornerstone resource for Avoya Travel, and support always will be a cornerstone resource for Avoya Travel. Your business never stops growing, neither does Avoya's support. With an unrivaled combination of industry expertise and a family-owned feel, Our vision at Avoya is clear: to support independent travel agency owners like you now and in the years to come. When you need us most, we'll be there to answer the call. Yeah, you heard that right. Answer the call with a person, 7 days a week, real people helping to source real answers with quality that's second to none. And we sure do it with a fresh approach. Everything you need to grow your business all in one place, not all over the place. Customizable solutions to fit your unique business needs and continuously fuel growth. We've been at the heart of the travel industry for over 5 decades, and guess what? We're just getting started. And talk about events. Wow, Avoya Travel has and events go hand in hand, whether it's virtual or in person. We're not slowing down when it comes to events. Educational, network, fun, sales recognition, opportunities to connect with the network of your peers, as well as the Avoya support staff, network and learn alongside supplier partners, grow your repertoire and expand your sales reach. We do it all with a shared vision, a shared success vision. Making dreams come true for travelers and independent travel agency owners. We're dreamers who are equally committed to integrity and professionalism. Here you'll find a community of like-minded peers eager to lead into the future of travel. You know, one of the things that Avoya Travel is known for, and it's quite a point of pride for our company, is that we're just different. We're always pushing the boundaries, dreaming bigger, dreaming of a better way, and then getting into the trenches and doing the hard work to make it all happen. And boy, oh boy, if you don't mind me bragging for a second, we have quite the trophy case. Voted best by so many suppliers and the travel industry, we continue to be recognized for our travel leadership innovation and prosperous shared success model by travel professionals across the country. So I'm going to get my brag on for a second, if you don't mind, but Avoya Travel has won the Travel Alliance Media Travel Awards for Best Host Agency, not one, not two, but 7. Yeah, 7 years in a row. Host Agency Review's Luminary Award, their Supernova Award, 4 years in a row for Avoya Travel. And we wrap it with the best company culture, a true family feeling from staff, independent agencies, your peers, the supplier partners. And again, you always have the support of the entire network and Avoya staff behind you, cheering you on the path to success. Together, we really can make those dreams come true, you know. So now that we've wowed you with our amazing resources, our top-notch company culture, and everything that makes Avoya Travel so special in our industry, we want to share how you can get started on your dream path today. Because Avoya Travel has programs for both experienced travel professionals and entrepreneurs looking to expand their business in the industry. Now, for those of you just getting started, no one has helped more successful travel professionals reach their potential than Avoya Travel, and we're incredibly proud of that. Follow your dreams and embark on a life-changing journey as the golden age of travel returns. Utilize your entrepreneurial spirit and be your own boss. Now, you're going to have to be a hard boss on your employees because that's probably going to be you too. But you get to be your own boss while working from anywhere and anytime. Use our marketing, technology, support, and more than 50 years of travel industry experience to hit the ground running and build the business of your dreams. With economical startup costs and access to our innovative products and services, this is an opportunity unlike any other to grow and build a successful independent travel business. And you can do so while joining a community of like-minded peers eager to create the future of leisure travel. And what about our friends that are already experienced in the industry, but maybe searching for a better way, a more effective way to accomplish that business ownership dream that they have? Well, we have the right resources for you as well. Join forces with a leading travel company. Master your second act. Maybe you're stepping out from being an employee in the travel industry and you want to be your own boss. Well, it's never too late for that. And we certainly have the resources to help make that happen. You can supplement your own skill set and your own book of business, or you can utilize live leads to grow your business. Industry leading resources to help take your business to the next level. Avoya offers extensive products and services, which allows you to choose what fits best for you and your business needs. Whether you already own a database of clients or you're looking for lead generation opportunities, we have a program that's tailored for you. Interested in expanding your sales and communication skill set, we have a program for that too. Whatever the path you have to building your ideal business and whatever that may look like, Avoya will be there along the way, providing as much or as little support and resources as you're looking for. So we sure hope to hear from you. We'd love to get you connected with an affiliation specialist to discuss all of our resources, answer all of your questions. We love people that do their due diligence and your proper research, because guess what? The more you look, the more questions you ask, the deeper your research level is, the better Avoya Travel is going to look in the long run. We didn't make it in this industry for over 50 years by accident, and we're #1 in our industry for a reason. So we hope to hear from you soon. Our contact information is on the screen, and you just can't wait to provide information for you, and you'll find just a wealth of information at avoyanetwork.com. And before I turn it back over to Joni, I have one last quote on dreams that I wanted to share. This one comes from Colin Powell. And Colin Powell said, "A dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work." So let's put in that hard work and make those dreams come true, okay? I'm happy to answer any questions that they may have come in. And Joni, again, so appreciative for being here today.
Chris, thank you. Fantastic information. Thank you for sharing all of that. Yes, we do have some questions, so you get ready. Okay. Um, all right. So this is really an interesting question. It was one of the last questions, but I'm going to start with the last one because I just thought it was really very interesting. It says, "I'm a travel and lifestyle blogger. How can I incorporate Avoya Travel into my business?" I just thought that was really an interesting question. So I thought maybe I'd start you with that one, Chris.
Sure, absolutely. I mean, there's so many amazing ways to be part of this travel industry, right, Joni? And being a blogger is certainly one of them. I don't know. It would depend on whether or not they really wanted to take what they've been doing and the knowledge and the experience that they've gained and then turn that into actually selling on a day-to-day business, to clients wanting to go on vacations, because that really is our focus at Avoya Travel. And we do have an affiliate program, and I think that's through a different part of our company that works with some of the bloggers if they're just looking to provide a general link that would go to Avoya Travel. But for the side of the company that I work with, where we source all of our new members of the Avoya network, what we're looking for is somebody that wants to be a dedicated travel professional, wants to become certified as an expert in various vendors, whether that's cruise vendors or tour vendors or some of the all-inclusive product that's out there and so popular, and then use that expertise combined with the resources that Avoya Travel has to build an amazingly successful leisure travel agency. So I don't know if that 100% answers the question, but I certainly love the fact that there's so many ways for people to be involved in our travel industry.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. So, does Avoya offer assistance in building a website?
Well, what we offer is assistance with a dedicated page on our website. And we also, some of our affiliates have their own standalone URL. But the issue, Joni, with a standalone URL is it kind of can be like that whole proverbial, tree in the forest kind of analogy. There's so many websites out there, but if you don't have a way to drive people to that website to get to get attention, is it really going to do any good for you? And the program that we have, where Avoya Travel handles marketing and the back office, and it allows our independent affiliates to do what they do best, which is to sell travel. They don't have to really worry as much about having to have that website as part of their repertoire. Again, they can, and they can be as active in their own marketing efforts as they want to. But many of our top professionals, you know what they do? They claim live leads. They stay up to date on everything that's going on with the vendors that they sell. And then they just do an amazing job with the sales cycle, and they let the sales speak for themselves.
Okay, great. Is Avoya Travel Network available to join for Canadian residents?
Sadly, it is not available for Canadian residents at this time, and it really isn't a Avoya Travels rule per se, as it is various rules by different provinces within Canada. Quebec has some challenging language laws for companies that are based in the United States. Ontario has some TICO laws that make it difficult. There's some laws about being geographically tied into where your host agency home office is and being able to visit that on a regular basis. So we don't focus on that. So I apologize, we're not available for Canadian agents unless you live down in the States and you have access, to a US bank account and US phone number and things like that, then we certainly could talk.
Okay, great. This question is from two different people, but it's not the same question, but I'm going to add it together because you've got so darn many questions here. What percentage of commission is paid to the travel advisor? And then the other question someone else is asking is, how are you paid? So they kind of go together.
Sure. So our one thing about Avoya Travel that is unique is that we have two kind of avenues for that revenue stream. There's the clients that somebody would source themselves, their personal clients through their sphere of influence, through their own marketing efforts. And those would be the kind of clients that you almost exclusively had to sell to in any other network versus Avoya Travel, where they don't have the marketing to provide the live leads. It has to be clients that you source. For those kind of clients, our commission split is 80-20, with the agent getting 80%, because of course, they're doing the work to find the clients. With Avoya, what makes us unique and special is our Avoya Travel Live Lead program, where again, you have no cost in the marketing, you have no effort in that marketing, you're able to claim these live leads, and then you only factor something in when you take the live lead and you turn that into a sale, where the client actually takes the trip, and we all collect a commission. In that instance, the commission split on Avoya Travel Live leads is 30% to the agency and 70% to Avoya Travel. But one of the things that you have to keep in mind is the percentage of commission isn't really what matters. At the end of the week, it matters what is that direct deposit amount going to look like. And when you factor in, this is a really interesting stat, and I'm just going to throw this in here because I think it fits really well in this question, but we just came out, Joni, and told people that when you look at our 2019 numbers going into the COVID crisis, the last full year before things really shut down, of the agencies in 2019 that sold more than $1 million in gross sales, which puts them among the elite agencies at anybody's host agency, of those members, 98% of them are still with the Avoya Travel Network. 98%. And of our agencies from 2019 that did $2 million and above, 100% of those agencies remain in the Avoya network. So what that tells you is, yes, the percentage of commission is important, but how it adds up into that direct deposit amount, which by the way answers the second part of your question. We pay commissions on a weekly basis when the vendors pay us. So if the money comes into our accounting during a Monday through Sunday time frame, you would receive yours the following Friday via direct deposit. So they focus on that direct deposit amount and focus less on the percentage of commission, and they're pretty happy when they see those numbers.
Okay. And someone else is asking, will the commission increase on the live leads by production, or obviously meaning what leads have been handled and been sold?
No, I mean, it's going to remain at the 30-70 level, but you will remain the agency of record because Avoya Travel, we invest so much into our marketing that in all honesty, we don't see a return on, to a profitable situation with a client until they've actually booked multiple times. But one of the ways that you can really advance to the head of the game is that you're able to really specialize through the live lead program. So when you're at home and you're working for yourself and you're generating your whole book of business, and the phone rings, you're not really sure, is that going to be for maybe an around the world cruise, or is that going to be for a 3-day booze cruise that wants to go down to Ensenada for a couple of days? And of course, the commission levels on those are going to be drastically different. In our program with our specialization, you're claiming live leads from specific vendors that make sense for you. So you're always able to zero in on the heart of the matter, where you're closing better, where you're an expert, you're talking to the kind of clients that you really manage well. So when you look at that kind of hyper focus, that's one of the ways that the commissions that our network make are among the industry elites.
Okay. So someone else is asking, when we get a call, do you do they use their own brand, or are they just promoting the Avoya brand?
No, in a live lead situation, it's going to be a co-brand. So we're very clear to the client that they're working with an independently owned travel business, but of course they've reached out to some sort of Avoya marketing. So it's going to be a co-brand situation, but within Avoya's marketing program, like in our marketing resource center, every single one of the assets that are in there are able to be customized specifically to that independent affiliate's branding. So we have lots of ways for them to be standalone on their own branding. But in the live lead situation, where again, someone who's reached out to Avoya marketing, it's more of a co-brand situation, but they don't get lost in the shuffle by any means.
Okay, great. All right. I'm going to ask a couple different, get off the leads for just a second and ask a couple other things. Someone's asking if you issue just a 1099. I'm assuming that is yes, because they're independent business people, correct?
Correct, right. Yep. As long as they've earned the amount of money that they need to in order for that to qualify, but not an employee in any way, shape, or form. They work for themselves. So it is taxed accordingly.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so just one second. I'm just scrolling through these things.
I'm glad there's so many that you
Oh
have
my
to
gosh, they're
scroll.
just, it's crazy. They just keep on coming. Okay. What are the monthly fees for us?
So, for the vast majority of our network, they don't actually have a monthly fee because what we have, Joni, instead of a traditional monthly fee, is what I would call an expectation. So, starting in the third calendar month that somebody's with our network, so nothing the first couple of months, we understand you're just getting up to speed. But starting in the third calendar month and then every month after that, the expectation is that you generate a minimum of $1,000 in gross commissions. So, any sales that say you would make in the month of July, since we're in July, if when we get to the end of July, if the sales that you've made, not when they've traveled, not commissions that have come in house, but we're looking at projected commissions. If the projected commissions from your month of July would total more than $1,000 in gross commissions, you don't pay a monthly fee. So that's only about $7,500 or so in commissionable sales, right? If you factor in a 15% commission level, which is kind of, on the low end, but it's a good starting point. It's trying to figure that out. So again, if you generate over $1,000 in gross commissions for the month, there is no monthly fee. It's $49 if you happen to fall short on a given month. But when you look at our average sales volume amongst our whole network, and even including our new people, it averages out to over $400,000 in gross sales for the year. The idea of doing $7,500 in a month is a pretty low threshold.
Okay. How about errors and emissions insurance? Does Avoya provide that?
No, that is something that is provided by our independent affiliates on their own. And there's a key reason behind that because we believe in the power of running your own business and making your own decisions. And when your partner has a master policy, at the end of the day, you submit your information and you want to be able to go to the mat and with the insurance. But since it's their policy, that's not really 100% your decision. So we believe that if it makes sense for the agent, then they have their own policy. So error and omission is not something we provide, but it is something that we believe is vital. And it's vital that it's had again by the actual owner so that they can make owner level decisions.
Okay. All right, great. Thanks. Um, do you offer any educational travel opportunities or fam trips to the affiliates?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everything that would be offered in the industry. And listen, for those that are new to the industry, there's not like a free trip tree where you just run around and go, oh, I'm going to the Caribbean, I'm going to the Mediterranean. Although it's kind of felt like that for the last couple of years because there's been so much available space and the vendors have been really great to the industry. A lot of that is based on sales and volume and things like that. But we have so many opportunities for clients to get out there and experience cruising and tours and land opportunities. And because of our status in the industry, you're piggybacking off of that. So again, it's at a very high level.
Okay. How many preferred travel partners roughly do you have?
Oh, I mean, I
Lots.
don't know a lot. I mean, every major cruise line, river cruise company, tour operator,
Lots.
all-inclusive operator. I mean, we generate a ton of volume. We're one of the biggest players out there. And then even those that are not highly preferred, we still work with them. You know what I mean? So as long
Yeah.
as they accept that professional credential IATA number in exchange for that commission, we certainly work with them. I mean, our reputation is pretty solid in the industry.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. No question about that. Is the This is an interesting question. Is the initial conversation with the affiliation specialist an interview? And she's asking in that you could be declined from joining the Avoya network. I'm assuming that is a yes, it would be because you got to have the personalities have to mesh, correct?
For sure, there has to be a good fit, right? I
Yep.
mean, one of the reasons that we have become successful at what we do is that we're very clear on the front end that we're not for everybody. We are a different kind of host agency. We operate a little differently. We're certainly at a very elite level. So sure, there's going to be some questions. It's not like a grilling situation. You know what I mean? You're not, being interrogated by any means. But we certainly want to discuss with you, like, what's your commitment level to the industry? Where is your focus? What kind of things are you looking for in order to be able to be successful? And we want to make sure that they match up with with Avoya Travel, because it's through that synergy that we're really going to be able to make those dreams come true.
I've got a couple people asking a similar question here. Is it possible to start the business part-time, maybe 15, 20 hours a week? And the other person is asking similar to that, is it okay to do this part-time? I have some other work obligations. So I think basically what they're asking is, do you have folks that are in the Avoya Travel Network that obviously maybe have another career as well, that they're maybe going to wind down eventually or something?
We have a lot of people that do this, on a limited hour basis. But what they do that's very vital to make that work is before they embark on this, they wrap their head around the idea that they're business owners. And while they may try to do this in a limited hour capacity, it's still a business and it still has business needs. And so you're going to need best practices in order to be able to make all that work. Because if you're only planning on, say, working a couple of days a week and the client calls on your off day, well, I would just say to them, what would you do as a consumer if you tried to reach out to a business and they were only available a couple of days a week in order to service your needs? Would you feel comfortable in trusting the vacation of your dreams to somebody that didn't have the ability or the bandwidth to be able to reach back out to you or be able to provide the support that you're expecting for your participation in the process? So the answer is yes. We have tons of people, 15, 20 hours a week. I mean, we don't tell anybody how many hours to put in, but that personally falls below my threshold of what I think it takes to be successful. I really believe, Joni, that you need to have 20, 25 hours a week minimum. And then you have to be the kind of person that holds yourself to a very high standard. And that if you say you're going to invest the time, you actually do invest the time. As in anything, you only get out of this what you actually put into it. We can provide the best resources available, but it takes somebody to want to be able to use those resources and make something from it to really be successful. So, the answer is yes, you can. And we have the programs that can help you establish the right kind of best practices to make it work. But you're also going to have to understand that you're a business owner in that as well.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to take just a couple more, and then we'll take one final one. So, how many travel advisors are part of Avoya? That's a good question.
It is a good question. We currently have about 1,100 affiliates in the Avoya Travel Network. We're not the smallest by any means, and we're not the largest by any means, but our affiliates are known in the industry as the affiliate base that sells more and generates more commission, because we are very focused from a sales standpoint.
Okay. And a couple other folks have asked this question in different ways, but is Avoya affiliated with any consortium or luxury travel brand, as in a virtuoso or something like that?
So here's the long answer of that one, and I'm glad it actually came up. So for over 30 years, Avoya Travel was part of the American Express Consortium, and we still technically are part of the American Express Consortium. And anybody that's followed our industry pretty closely over the last couple of months may have seen the news that American Express, as a big company, they're making some drastic changes into their business operations, and they're sunsetting actually their affiliate program. So wrapping up here in 2022, they're doing away with that program. And much like being like the top high school football player coming out and every single college is recruiting them, that's kind of the position, Joni, that Avoya Travel finds ourselves in right now. And that all of the major consortia out there, and I would certainly say there's 3 or 4 big ones that would come to mind, Signature, Ensemble, Virtuoso, the Travel Leaders Network, all of them are anxiously pursuing Avoya Travel. And we are currently in negotiations and collecting that information. And before we completely wrap up with American Express, we will be announcing which consortia that we'll be part of. And it's
Oh,
certainly going to
good.
be a decision made based on what is the best interest of those in the Avoya network.
Okay, yeah, that makes tons of sense. Good. Well, that'll be interesting to see what evolves from that. There's a lot still, they keep on popping in, so I'm going to hope that I know that we're going to provide everybody, we provide folks on the webinar, we do provide Avoya with your email address, so they will be able to reach out to you. And then also, of course, Chris has left this slide up here that has all of the information that you need in order to reach out. There's some really great questions, but I don't think we're going to have time to get to all of them. But I do suggest that you reach out. I know Chris and his team are very responsible about getting back to you. So, don't hesitate to check with them, and if you have any additional questions. I'm going to take one of the last questions, because I think it's a good question, since, of course, we operate our site, findahosttravelagency.com, and we try to help independent folks find the perfect fit, the perfect host agency for them, through a number of different ways. And of course, Avoya is one of our very much preferred host agencies on our list. But I'm curious, if someone were to ask the question, what makes you really stand out, and why should they choose you over the other host agencies? I'm going to let you close this with that one.
Sure. A nice softball one to be able to hit one out of the park on our way out.
Exactly.
I love it, Jamie. Thank you so much. There's so many ways that Avoya stands out, and we really are different. And it's not just in marketing talk; it's in true, actual results. But the biggest way is just our whole approach. Let's start with business model at the very top. We're a shared success business model. We're focused on sales. We only succeed when our independent affiliates succeed. We don't compete with our independent affiliates, and it's such an important point. If the partner that you're picking as a host company also sells travel directly, where do you think their focus and their efforts are ultimately going to be on what's best for them? What's best for Avoya Travel is finding great travel professionals that want to sell travel, that want to claim our live leads. And again, that is the difference maker of difference makers, that Avoya Live Lead program. In our network, 60% on average of an affiliate's gross sales at year's end, whether they're new to the industry or whether they've been in the industry for a long time, come from those Avoya Live leads. I'm going to say that again, 60%. It's a staggering number. It's a huge resource. Nobody has a program like ours. We generate hundreds and hundreds of thousands of travel leads through the most exclusive relationships in the industry. We combine that with elite technology, a booking engine on a cruise respect that pulls in all of the main vendors directly, combines them with our promotions. It's an amazing opportunity, great program. And then support, professional development, the events, everything that requires it to be full circle. We just provide it at a higher level. Real people when you call, right? I mean, pick up the phone. Sometimes if you go to other host agencies, you might be like, every time I call, I talk to the owner. That's because the owner is the only person that works there. There's a reason for that. At Avoya Travel, we have the staff to be able to back up our program and make it work. And again, we deliver results. The numbers don't lie. Again, our network is on pace to exceed sales-wise what we did in 2019. Our top affiliates are on pace right now to do over close to $8 million in gross sales as small business owners. It's pretty amazing, Joni. We're very proud. We're happy to give everybody the full scope of what we do, and we're happy to engage in that conversation.
Fantastic. Perfect way to end the webinar. Really a great boy, we got a lot of great information. I know everybody appreciated it. I know you're going to get more questions, so be prepared to get some emails, Chris.
Sounds
You and
good.
your crew. Thank you so much, everybody that was on the webinar today. You've been a really attentive audience, and have really been stimulating to watch all these great questions come in. Chris, fantastic presentation. You do an amazing job. Somebody asked if there was going to be another webinar that you'd be doing, and I do believe we have one with you in the books. I don't exactly know the date right this moment, but folks, if you get our webinar invitations, you just keep on watching. You'll see it come through. I think it's in a couple months. So I think at that point, Chris, I want to thank you so much for this today, and for everybody for being here, and hope everybody's having a good summer so far.
Joni, we're so appreciative of our time and the efforts, and being in partnership with you and your great companies. And again, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Our pleasure. Thank you. It's been an honor. All right, everybody, have a great rest of your day. Thank you.